get random. So get random array, and this method is returning an array type, integer array type. So the method is returning an array type. So, and this method, I can reuse this method. This method I can reuse in another functions. Basically, another methods I can use it. That's the main intention of return type method I created, because I want an input of this function to another methods. I can give an input to other methods. So parameterized methods I'll create. There I need so this function as an input to other methods. So how to use this function as an input? Let's see that. So let's go and create one more function. Lot of array functions I'm creating here, because you should be strong on how to create arrays, how to use the arrays iteration, and how to work with arrays is very important. So arrays is basically, it stores a group of elements of similar kind and fixed size. So array is a static data structure. So it works based on the index. Always your first element will be in the 0 index. Last element will be in the array dot length -1. So this is the formulas you need to remember. So last element means always you have to refer array dot length -1. First element means you refer with a 0. So these concepts you need to remember. Okay. So let's go and start writing the program, one more program. So my next program I want to write here is write a program to find out bigger element in the given array. So write a program to find bigger element or largest element or max element, whatever it is, right? So max element in given array. That means I need to give an input. So to this method, to the parameter is so num array. I'm going to give num array for this method. So let me write a protected. So I need to return. So this method has to return what is the bigger element in the given array. So that I am returning get large element or bigger element or max element, whatever you want. And in this input, the input is array, integer array. So I need to give for this method an input array. So first print, okay, print these values, these array values. How can you print array values? Simply, there is a simple function, write that. So after 10 minutes, you have to rejoin back with the same link. Halesh, so if you don't know, just understand that. So, and
morning, sir. I am understanding, sir.
Okay. So array elements are just arrays dot toString method. Arrays dot toString you can give. So integer array. Or integer arrays and num. So it will print in the array format for you. That's what this arrays class is available in java.util package. That's why it's imported. See, other package classes, if you want to use in your package. So what is the first step you have to do? Import. So one package classes in another package, if you want to use, the first thing you have to do, import. Import statement will be under package above the class. So under package above the class, the import statements will be available. So now I'm printing. Okay, fine. Then I'll check if my array length is num dot length is 0. If it is 0, then I need to throw an exception. I need to throw an exception. So invalid array input. Invalid array input I need to throw. So an exception. So my custom exception I need to throw. If you want to throw a custom exception, you need to use a throw keyword. Throw new illegal argument exception. This is another class name. If you are giving a invalid input, you will use this class argument exception. And you can write your custom message invalid array input. So this is a custom message. So if you want to do a custom message, you have to write like this. Throw new illegal argument exception. This is the object. Throw keyword after an object will be followed. So this is why I'm saying it is an object, because new keyword, then class name. That's why this total is called object. So that's object. Okay, that's it, done. Simple one. Checkpoint I kept. So let's assume.
Ramesh, I have a small doubt here.
Yeah.
Why don't we use system just printing like system.out.println, and why we have to use this throw?
Throw keyword is a runtime exception you want to throw. So system.out.println is just a message, right?
So we are comparing, right? Num.length equals to 0. If it is 0, we can just print the error message.
That's a wrong way. So you want to stack trace. So this exception message you want to throw completely, you have to write like this. So print statement, just it's not visible to you. Exception won't be thrown to you. So it's just a normal print statement. You cannot see that properly. So this will throw exactly the exception message, and java.lang illegal argument exception. The exception will be clearly visible to you. That's why you have to use your
Can you
custom
show me
message.
by giving the
Yeah, we'll give that. So without giving any input, just empty array you pass it, and automatically you will get this. Then length will be 0, right? If you don't pass, and then this block will execute. We'll execute in execution time. We'll do this is a definition. You're defining the method. What you're doing here, you're defining the method. That means a definition you are creating for the method. What this method has to do, you're writing logic. So all of you understood what is the definition, what is the calling. This is called calling, and this is called method definition. So everybody clear? What is method definition? What is method calling? So once the definition is given, then you can use it. So you are calling for execution, that logic. So, okay. Now our concept is here, you need to find out which is a maximum element, right? Let's assume first element. I'll assume that array first element is the max element. Let's assume array first element is max element. So int max equal to, so what is the one you need to assign for max variable?
Num of 0.
Num of 0. That is the first element of array. That's the first element of array. So num of 0 you have to assign to max variable. Now how do you know this is the max? So you iterate this array. So how to iterate? Using for loop. Iterate the array using normal for loop. So where you will start? You have to start from the first element to last element. You have to check which one is a bigger. You have to check it. So int I equal to 0 and I less than num dot length and I plus plus. Same code you will repeat in all array programs. You will start from first element till you will go till last element, and you will check. That's the condition, and increment the I value every time. So now, but I have to check, right? Okay. So I'm assuming that this max element is array first element. How do you know that's the first element is a max? You have to compare now. So the compare. If any of array element is greater than max, right? If it is any element is greater than max, then what you need to do? You assign that array element to the max variable. Then return the max variable. Clear? Any questions here?
Yes.
So see, if any array element is greater than this max variable, then what I'm doing? That array element I am assigning to the max. That means this will be removed and given this value to the max variable. Then it will go again next. Keep checking each and every element till the last element. Okay, so that's the every time loop will keep moving, and if the condition is true, it will come here. So it will keep changing this max value also every time. So this is the assignment operator. I told you, the more meaning is there for assignment operator. What the assignment operator will do?
Left
Right side value tap into the
value
left side variable.
What is that?
Copy the right side value to left side variable.
This is the right side value is copied to left side. That's who is doing that? This assignment operator. Assigning right side value to left side variable. Okay, so who are all new? I think if they don't know, this is the assignment operator main purpose. Okay, let's move on to the next program. So that's done. So you will get the max value. That's it. Next, I want to create a program to find the minimum value in a given array. Minimum value in a given array. So how can you find this? The same thing. Just a simple change. That's it. Write a program to find minimum element from in given array. So number array, get small element in given array. So array elements are printing, that's fine. So this here you need to change main. So main, that's it. But here, so can somebody tell what is the logic you need to build here? Is this correct? This logic? If any array element is less than minimum value, so you're assuming array first element is the minimum, but we don't know, right? And you're moving to the next element. Your next element you compare. If this next array element is less than this one, what do you need to do? You have to assign that next array element to minimum variable, then return that minimum variable. So this is the how you can write a simple program